Save the army chief is seriously sick. Tension as Simon Ekpa'S prophecy of whom the next to die is revealed. Alright, Nigerians, I greet you all this very day. You're all welcome to today's broadcast. This is the Lord TV. You all remember that Simon Ekpa once prophesied after the death of Lagbaja that that the next army chief Musa will follow suit. You remember? Now there is a very serious fear in Aso Villa as the army chief Musa is seriously down as we speak right now. My dear listeners, thank you. I greet you all for giving me yet this opportunity. I want to appreciate you for spending time to listening to me, especially when I'm up here for a broadcast. Thank you so much. Now, Simon Ekpa made a bold statement in which he suggested that General Musa will be the next individual to follow in the footsteps of Lagbaja, implying that something unfortunate or detrimental would soon happen to him. Ekpa went further to assert that this was inevitable and that General Musa was, like Lagbaja, afflicted by what he referred to as a spiritual sickness, died in a very serious move. It's quite disappointing. The spiritual sickness in this context appears to be a metaphorical expression used by Ekpa to describe what he perceives as a form of illness or negative influence that is affecting individuals associated with the Biafra movement, particularly those who might have either participated in or supported it. While Ekpa did not go into specific details about the nature of this spiritual sickness, these words seem to imply that it is a condition with deep, possibly harmful roots within the Biafran struggle. The use of the term spiritual suggests that Ekpa sees this illness as one that transcends the physical, representing a deep affliction that could affect the mind, soul, or spirit of those involved in the movement. It is as if Ekpa is suggesting that the very ideology or cause they are supporting could lead them to destructive or negative fate. The mention of General Musa, presumably a prominent figure in the political or military landscape, is significant in the context of this statement. By aligning him with Lagbaja, a name that could represent a person or a symbolic figure in Ekpa's argument, Ekpa appears to be predicting a similar downfall or affliction of Musa. He framed this future event as something that is unavoidable and tied to the overreaching spiritual challenges faced by individuals linked to the Biafran cause. It's not only when one is a man of God that is when one can be able to prophesy or reveal things in the spiritual realm. You understand? God still speaks through the ordinary man. In fact, nowadays, God has chosen to be speaking through the ordinary people. Yes. So don't be surprised that man who you see to be a very big sinner, that woman whom you see to be a big prostitute, will end up be the one prophesying over your life, telling you what will bring a change to your life. So it is now left to you to either believe or not to believe. But knowing the moment they prophesy to you and you you know you reject it, or you deny it, or you make a mockery of it because you know them to be this very kind of person, then you're on your own, absolutely on your own, because God can speak through anybody. That is why it's called God. You understand? That's why it's called God. So, my able listeners, it's so wonderful, it's so sweet, and so welcoming knowing all of this. Simon Ekman said all this not to make a jest of the military or the army chief, but to save the army chief. But in the other way around, they saw it as evil and plotted Ekman's arrest. You can see that. That is the evil in the military. Anyway, dear listeners, let me quickly hear from you on this matter, and then let's know what your take and what your opinion about this actually is. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this very channel so that you can be updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.